this Woozy Cake is just one of several things, several baked items that you make right here on the premises.
Our specialty is pecan fruit cake, which we've been baking for about 41 years this year.
Wow.
Started doing that when I was in the military in 1968 and just did it for family and friends. And after a few years, other people wanted to buy some. So we started built our first little bakery, which is back up the road there. And then we finally built this bakery about 6 years ago. Other people wanted to buy some. So we started built our first little bakery, which is back up the road there. And then we finally built this bakery about 6 years ago. And we've been baking pecan fruit cakes now for that period of time, and we've not changed the quality, even though the ingredients have gone up and up and up. We use about a third pecans by volume.
Wow.
So we have a lot of pecans in there. We use real butter, real dark rum, and we use real orange blossom honey. So we have really good quality.
No skimping on the ingredients.
No skimping on
anything. That's the key. To any great product, you got to start with great ingredients. I always say that.
Exactly.
We're always looking for places that do exactly that. So we're sure glad we found you.
We have to drizzle these with bourbon. So when they come out, we let them sit for just a few minutes.
While they're
and then we put punch holes in there with a wooden dowel, and then we soak them with the bourbon salt, bourbon drizzle, and that's what we do. Finish it
kind of
up.
like the when I was a kid training in Europe. One of the first things you had to learn, well, when you got a little more sophisticated, was how to make rum babas. And that was the same sort of thing. When they're still warm, you used to poke holes and pour that liquor, and it will permeate all the way through.
Soak it all through it, right.
Yeah. And that's exactly the same technique.
Really fix it up. You have to test the bourbon well, we do that a lot here.
So you really do enjoy your work.
We really do. We don't make many cakes after a while, but
you have a good time.
Have a great time.
All right, so Dave, we've got our cakes are working in the oven, soaking right in. That looks really good to me, the way you're doing it. And you can see it's just soaking right into that. You're going to have a beautiful, moist, delicious cake. It's got to be really, really flavorful.
In fact, we take them to our choir on a regular basis. The Methodists really like them.
Do they sing a little louder?
They sing, a little more robust.
They added the dance routine, huh?
That's right.
Sample a lot of this.
My wife and I collaborated. She pretty much came up with this particular recipe here. We've got a book called The Cake Bible.
Yeah.
And we learned a lot from it as far as
basic
cake structure and how to develop a structure in a cake.
Sure.
Very important.
Absolutely. You can't do anything great if you don't have basics. And you obviously have the basics down pat. And so it was sort of trial and error to get these recipes.
Trial and error. It took a lot of test cakes. I had to eat a lot of cakes to get to get this down like it is now. That's right.
So I see you have Lisa running around behind me here.
We're
obviously knows what she's doing.
Right. This time of year we have served a lot of garden customers. So right now we're making cornbread salad, and that's a real popular thing here.
Yeah.
It's really everything good about the South. It's got Vidalia onions, bell peppers, pinto beans, Mexican cornbread, ranch dressing, bacon.
Yeah.
Really, really good stuff.
Sounds good. So you have a lunch party coming.
We have a couple of groups coming today, right? Plus a lot of individual people from off the street too.
Sure.
So it's one of those things where we've got two groups, I think maybe 20 people each. So we have to serve them lunch.
So you do lunches here on top of your cake business.
Right.
Quick taste of the top.
I'll have a big taste. You can have a small taste.
Okay.
Mmm.
Oh, is that good? Woo, you can taste that whiskey all right. Oh, is that good? I'm going to start drinking my whiskey with chocolate from this point forward.
It's good.
It's really good.